Welcome back to Garth's Graveyard Garage. In this episode, we're going to start tearing apart Stay Puft because we need to get parts off of it for Rex, and this is going to be the new drivetrain for ZOMBUGG. So here we go. What's going on, everybody? It's kind of a gloomy, cool day, so I figured we'd start tearing this thing apart. Me and Iceman started taking the bolts out of the bed to get it off, and of course half of them are rusted on, so we'll probably just bust out the torch and torch them out because it don't matter. That bed's going to scrap. In fact, most of this truck's going to scrap. I think the only thing on the cab I'm going to try and keep is maybe the windshield because Rex is smashed from somebody's head or something. But me and the little one are gonna start tearing this apart, and I guess I give you all a quick little update on the turkey. It's officially now a turkey because if you watch the last videos, we got this thing running, and the more I started it, the better it ran, to the point where I actually backed it into where it's sitting. And then one day I came out here to start it, and it's acting like the timing chain might have jumped or broke or something, because same thing that happened to Robin, the big motorhome. Drove it home, ran perfect, and then one day went to start it and all kinds of broke loose. So anyways, that's where we are with that. And on another good note, Bullwinkle is gone. That was, I guess, good luck on that last video I posted, because I said I need it gone, and actually right after I was done filming that day, guy showed up with cash and bought it. So, yep. And he ended up driving it an hour and a half home or more, and the only complaint he said he had was it ran perfect, but it was governed, and I didn't know that, but that makes sense from 1985, back when the top speed limit was around 55 miles an hour. So, but he made it home. That's all that matters, and it ran perfect for him. So, all right, we're gonna see if we can get this thing to start, because I'm sure both batteries are completely dead. So we'll throw 2 jump packs on it, see if we can get this thing to start, and get it over here next to Lenny, and get the bed off. And then I need to clear out a spot, and then we'll back it in, and we can use the hoist to just lift the bed off. And the bed can go to Iceman, along with the toolboxes in the back of it, because the thing is junk. Speaking of Lenny, just threw a battery in it, changed the fuel filter, and we have a heater hose leaking. Still runs good. That China carburetor is junk, so I bought a rebuild kit for the original Motorcraft, and we're gonna put the original carburetor back on here. Maybe. I don't know how good that carburetor is. It acts kind of weird, but we're gonna see. But all right, enough dilly-dallying. Let's see if we can get this thing to start. All right, let's see. Oh, these hoods are heavy, and of course the shocks are shot. All right, let's grab 2 jump packs and get this noisy thing to start, hopefully. Let's see. Put this big one over here. What is this thing doing? Uh-oh. Well, it shows a little bit of power. And we'll try out the one that Top Don sent us. I've used it a couple times. It's actually very cool. It even has a Bluetooth thing where you can Bluetooth it to your phone and read specs of like your battery power and if your alternator is working and other stuff. Alright, put that on there. Set this thing to boost mode, which I think it's, yeah, it's already on boost mode. Now I gotta find the keys. Hopefully this is the right key. I hate saying this, but I have too many Ford keys in my garage. Let's see. Boost mode. Oh, yep, just heard the fuel pump go crazy. Okay, now let's see what we can do. Alright, this thing still got that kind of horrific knock going on under there, but that's something we plan to address once the body is off the truck. Then we can kind of go through it and see if we need to change some injectors or whatever we need to do. But let's see if this thing's gonna move for us. Yeah, we're still good. So funny that we got this truck for free just because we wanted the axles, and ended up being a runner and a driver. Sure I'm not running over anything. That should be good enough. Yeah, this thing also has some crazy tuner on it. My buddy that's ridden in this truck before it got parked said this thing used to scream, and I can tell because the tires, I mean, it's got some big old tires on this thing. You could tell they've burned some rubber. But all right, let's hop in the bed and see what we need to do back there. All right, we got that one out, that one out. Let's hop up in here. That one's stuck, that one's stuck. Got that one and that one stuck and stuck. So what we're gonna do is pull out the plasma cutter and just basically waller it out till the head falls off. And yeah, then we can put some anchors on this bed and lift it off of here and send it to scrap. And if anyone's saying you can sell the bed, no. If you could see it from my point of view, it's trashed. I crank this thing up pretty good. These are pretty thick bolts. see. Grab a hammer. There we go. All I need to do it 3 more times. All right, let me knock these out real quick, and I guess start cutting wires, because we're not going to use any of the wiring on this bed that goes to the tail lights and everything. So we'll just do that. Let's cut them off. And I guess the bumper needs to come off, so more scrap for ice. All right, the bed is loose. So now we're gonna get little Muppet here to get this bumper off. Crawl into here, Bubby. You're gonna go after that one right there, okay? And it's probably gonna fight you a little bit. Should already be ready. That one over there. Yes, that one. Make sure it's all the way on before you start it, okay? There you go. Go ahead. Stop. You got to make sure it's all, you have to push it on the bolt, because otherwise you're just going to strip it out. Leaves in your hair. There you go. All the way on. And you have to keep it there. Go ahead. Oh, stop. Okay. I'll take that nut off. It came off easy. This is going to pop through. Alright, well that's good. At least the bumper won't fall off. Let's go ahead and go to the other side and do that one. And crawl into that. Which one is it? Right here. Up there in the dark. That one and that one.
Both?
Yep. Let's see if you can do it. Make sure you put it all the way on, okay? There you go. Okay, very good. Oh, oh, you already got the nut. There you go. You popped it like a professional. Look at that. All right, go ahead. Do the next one.
I keep scratching my head.
Well, yeah, watch your head. You already got enough brain damage.
You gotta fall after I
No, bumper's not going to fall off because the studs are still in it. Go ahead. If it falls off, it'll fall on me because you're under there. Very good. Look at you. You're a professional. I don't even need to do this anymore. I'll just tell you what to do. Okay, let's see if we can get those studs out, and then we'll knock this bumper off. Oh, actually, we got to cut some wires because there's some wires going to it, so we'll just cut those off. We don't need any of this. I think that's the only wires going to the bumper. That's not hooked up. Looks like the license plate light is already gone, so we'll just cut all these off. And then we'll rewire it when I guess I could have, well, yeah, could have unplugged it. I didn't see that, but that's fine. We're gonna have to rewire this anyways. Okay, I think that's it. So, let's see if we can drop the bumper on Daddy.
No.
Hooked up. Let go of that. Oh, there we go. All right, another present for Iceman since it's severely damaged. All right, this is going to be the fun part. I'm going to throw this toolbox on the ground, and then I think we're just going to flip this bed on the ground. I just talked to Ice and told him I'm going to leave him a pile of metal here in the driveway for him in the morning. So I think what we're going to do now is try and get this toolbox off. It don't weigh too much. Let's see. I wonder if we can put some wire through that just so it won't make any noise. All right, let's just do this so it doesn't spill open.
Definitely gonna cover my ears.
You're gonna cover your ears? All right, you cover your ears. I'm just gonna kick this on the ground. Ugh. You ready for some noise? Headphone warning. Maybe. Might have to do this way. Yeah, we'll just slide it off that way. It's not as noisy. Okay, it's a little heavier than I thought. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, open this up so we can put the goodies back in here for Ice. Give him some baling wire. It's full of all kinds of random junk. A lot of copper, so he'll be happy. We'll make a little mess, but it's just leaves. Okay, I think that part's good. All right, I'm gonna move you guys over to a better position so you can watch this chaos happen. Okay, this ranch hand, or well, knockoff ranch hand grill guard is shot, and this is also a really crappy design because if you hit anything too hard, it just bends your bumper and everything right into your grill. So we're just going to get rid of this because we need this whole front clip for Rex, and this is in the way, and that's not the right size socket. You should have told me, Riley.
No.
Somebody's looking at ZOMBUGG again. Maybe. Ish. Probably not. This is one of the rusty extensions from the back of Rex. No, you can't. And I think that's even one of the rusty sockets from the back of Rex. 19. Try a different size. Let's try the 18. That's better. That one was very rusty. Okay. I can kind of hold it on there while I'm doing this, so it don't fall on me. More metal for ice. Now, I'm pretty sure these horns work, so we'll probably keep those and we'll use them on Clyde till we get some air horns. Okay, now that we have a pretty good pile of junk for Iceman to take with him, get a better look at this thing. And since we need to take about 6.5 feet roughly out of this frame, it looks like we're going to be good on this section right here. Looks like it's going to be roughly a little longer than that. So if we take out 6.5 feet right there, we won't have a carrier bearing anymore. Have to cut the drive shaft, but that'll bring our wheelbase about to where it is. And then the body of the bug will probably stop right in this vicinity. We can build a big gnarly bumper, keep the receiver hitch. So we'll actually be able to pull trailers and boats and whatever else with the ZOMBUGG. Of course, the 44s will go over here. One thing we're going to do different that I didn't do on this one we just raised the body with posts. And this one, we're going to do it more monster truck style. So we're actually going to tube frame on top of this to put the body up higher, because this big old diesel, this 7.3, has got to fit underneath the hood. So more than likely, well, I guess likely, when you look through the fender well, when we get the bug over, you're going to see that diesel. It'll be down lower. And that should give us, in theory, enough room. And then I was going to try and save these fenders and these clips, or this front clip for Rex over here, but this fender is all gnarly. The hood was good till he cut out this spot for the cold air intake, so the hood's pretty much ruined. The grill is broken. We don't need the bumper because it's warped and hit. Some of these, that one might be all right. That one might be all right, but we're probably going to put a new light kit on it, so I'm not going to worry about that. We can probably use the radiator, because that radiator is not going to fit in the ZOMBUGG. I think we're going to do maybe a horizontal style radiator with an air induct, maybe. These are all, of course, early theories. This fender, this one might, okay. We have one good fender we can keep for Rex. Let's see. This door looks pretty good. It's got trim on it though. These don't, so we'd have to take the trim off. This door, oh, it's got buckle marks in it. And this door is very gnarly. And it looks like somebody spray painted here. But this door is shot. We might just try and fix this, because eventually what I want to do is we're going to leave that bed on there. We're going to respray it, make it pretty, but put a wrap on this for Garth's Graveyard Garage, something evil looking, because this truck's going to be big and menacing. All the structural stuff is done. We just got to get an alignment and all that kind of stuff after rebuilding the whole front end. This front end definitely needs a rebuild, plus we're going to put a bigger lift on it. It looks like it's got about a 4-inch lift on it, maybe, unless that's stock, I have no idea. But we're going to put a bigger lift on this, because the ultimate goal is to have the ZOMBUGG at least a foot taller than it is now, to kind of get more of the look I want and make it harder to get in. But yeah, the toe, or not the toe, the camber, you can probably see it on this one. You can see how cocked that wheel is. It is way off, so we're gonna have to rebuild the front end on this one, I'm sure. It's probably got busted bushings and everything else. But four-wheel drive works, transmission works. We need to figure out what the knock is. So if you're one of those Ford diesel guys, or maybe diesel in general, if you hear that clacking sound, let me know what you think that is. We're gonna go through the engine. Hopefully don't want to do a full tear down, just maybe make it run right. One guy in the comments did say take the tuner off and it might start running right, but it's got a weird tuner in it where it's got all these clicks. So each click, you click this, it runs different. If I put it in notch 2, the RPMs jump way up there. Okay, I guess over here, this side is the side that took the brunt of the hit, the damage. This one's still structurally all straight. The radiator we can pull out of Stay Puft over there. This, instead of getting all deep into this repair, we'll pull everything off this structure here. I think we can pull the front of this, the core support off of Stay Puft, put it on here. But I think what we're going to do is cut about right in this, looks like it's, I'm trying to figure out where the damage starts. Somewhere in this vicinity. We'll probably use this bolt hole as a marker, but we'll cut about here, about where that line is. Cut there on this one and the other one. We'll weld it, tack weld it on there, fit it in there. That way this is straight again. And of course we need to find, see, we have this fender, we need a fender and a hood. And then maybe the windshield, if we can, because that one's smashed. But that should fix what's going on here. And then of course, straighten the fan back out. It's not hitting like it was, but it's close. And then go through, and there's now a new fuel leak. Looks like up under the turbo. So I've got to figure that out. But yeah, I mean, a few little spots, not too bad, because the wrap will cover this up. But bed's in great shape. We'll just respray it, make it pretty, pull all the lights out, redo it, put new steps on it. And yeah, so that's where we are with that. And yeah, it's 2 projects in one. So ZOMBUGG is coming out of Rex, or out of Stay Puft, and then part of Stay Puft is also going into Rex. Well, I think that's where we're going to leave off for this video. I've got other stuff I need to get done. I just wanted to at least get that part started, so at least we start the deconstruction on Stay Puft, get that bed out of here. Now that we've got room to move stuff around, the Bullwinkle's gone, it's making things a lot easier. This is running good. We just need to get it legal. I already got insurance on it and all that stuff. I love Haggerty. Full coverage on this thing is costing me, I think it's $14 a month. So I got full coverage from Haggerty on pretty much everything here except Loretta, the Avalanche. But I got this insured too. We just need to get it finished up. So I need to jump back on filming that video, because right now we're on the midst of interior work, and I need to do a few little things on the outside, like hook up the e-brake and all that kind of stuff. But all right, new shirt, the Don't Drive in Taco shirt is now live in the merch store. You can go check that out. And yeah, we're starting to line up our future projects and try and get things in the works so we can be around and start doing this more often. And getting ready to start on the Harley Davidson project that's in the garage, and soon jumping back on that old 1946 John Deere tractor so we can get that Johnny Popper fired up, hopefully, because the gentleman that owns it, my neighbor over here, he's up there in age, and he said one of his dying wishes before he goes is he wants to hear that thing run again, because they bought it, his grandfather bought it brand new back in the 40s. So he remembers what it sounds like. He wants to hear it again. It's been sitting a very long time. So we started filming that, I think, about a year ago, and it's time we start jumping on that again. But anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, share us, get us out there. We're getting up there in subscribers, and we really appreciate it. And don't forget, when we hit 100,000 subscribers, we're giving away the Chevy Love once we've done some more stuff to it. So all right, we'll see you in the next video.